Live. We're live.
Yeah, so you just needed to refresh the damn page, bro.
Got to do an opening.
Hello, welcome back to the Orange Man Podcast. I'm your host, Dave, and we're here to talk about COVID. But the same thing for the past 75 weeks. We have no range, that's all we're talking
Positively can do all the things that make us. We are the Orange Man Pod.
What's with the eggs? You egg in the house next
my
door?
sister has chickens. She just brought me a bunch of eggs today. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
used to buy my eggs at the store. She's like, well, I had to wash them. So when she was going to throw this in the fire, I'm like, let me give it to my sister. She has chickens and needs them.
oh, she needs cartons for her eggs. Okay.
Nothing better than some
Welcome, everyone, to a live broadcast of the Orange Men Podcast on the Saturday evening. It's September 10th.
fresh eggs.
Fresh eggs. I'm going to get some chickens eventually.
Some chickens for your garage.
Which came first, chicken or the egg?
I don't know, man. I don't feel like playing this game.
The chicken.
Because the chicken had to lay the egg had to give the chicken.
No, because God put fowl on the planet before the eggs.
Was it
Kev.
put fowl on the planet?
Yeah.
So Dave, what's up, man?
Yo, I wanted to get
We're preaching a little Friday night, little Friday night live. Can I get a drink? Oh, hello. Hardest working kid in the industry,
has
right
he been drinking
Guys, he wears
protein drinks,
protein drinks. He wears
Crocs,
and
shorty shorts.
tie-dye Crocs.
Hey, Joe Biden's a murderer.
Yep. No doubt.
Hey, where's everybody? Hey, where's everybody? Steph, want to come on live? Hey, boy.
You're about to.
Hey, boy.
Joe Biden is a murderer.
Yeah, you've been
Hey, boy.
you've been telling on Verity on Instagram and YouTube.
Say all right. Let's get on TV. No, I don't want to.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy.
Yeah,
She's got the radio voice.
What does that even mean?
it's annoying.
Hey. Hey. Is somebody going to walk her home?
Fuck you, Joe Biden. That's what we should say.
What?
All right, come on, let's say it.
All right.
Fuck you, Joe Biden.
Fuck you.
All right, so Dave, what are we doing?
Well, I wanted to talk about Joe Biden's vaccine mandates.
Oh, since we're live, maybe they
Yeah,
don't wait delete it after we're live.
Yeah, isn't
All right,
that
so let's do it.
Isn't that totalitarianism?
Totalitarian.
Isn't that fascist?
Your camera stopped?
My camera was never on. The camera right there.
Oh, I thought you were double backing it up.
I wasn't double backing it up because I was
Not this-
downloading from
all
the
right.
other thing.
All right, let's go.
What are you doing, honey?
Joe Biden,
Joe Biden?
murderer.
Murderer.
He murders. Why'd your camera just off?
It did
It didn't. We're live on YouTube
on screw.
on the laptop. ScrewTube probably going to get kicked off.
Nah, we're good.
No, Joe Biden is.
So what were you saying about the mandates? Go ahead.
It's
let's-
fascism at to say the least.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Trump mandated something like this?
No.
Can you imagine Trump did anything this guy is doing?
No, within the last 2 weeks, where we've lost 13 service members, hundreds of people are blown up on the tarmac of this. We have the State Department's holding six planes within the northern Afghanistan airport, not Kabul, but the one north of there, that I believe is the ones that Glenn Beck had chartered and acquired.
Yeah.
So yes,
They also said if they do take off, they're not going to be allowed to land in the United States.
yeah, but yet because I heard Jen Psaki talk about how we don't know
Jen Psaki.
we don't know who's on those flights, and it's like you just flew out 135,000.
She's a piece of shit bitch.
That bitch.
You just flew out 135,000 Afghanis. We don't know who was on there. There was a guy with like a shoe bomb on the one plane. Was like, yeah, I'm good.
We got to record Steph's so that we could use them as sound bites. Joe Biden's a murderer.
He is a murderer.
Who did
Right.
he, who did he kill?
Those 13
soldiers.
Oh man,
Service
he should be
members.
held accountable.
So
He should
what
go
do
to
we
jail. He
do?
should be prosecuted
I agree.
for crimes against humanity, for
Yeah.
negligence,
Which is what
criminal negligence.
that's what Joy Behar wants.
Yeah, fatty Joy Behar.
Joy Behar.
She's another bitch.
I'm telling people we're live, so they show
Oh,
up.
okay.
No one's showing up to our live chat.
It's
Well, me and stuff are gonna wait
Joe
until
Biden is a murderer.
we're gonna wait till you guys get popular and then we're coming back. Yeah.
We're not popular yet.
it's
I
all right.
know, that's what I said. Me and stuff are
I don't need to be
outside
popular.
until you guys get popular.
Now I'm gonna go to my bed.
And then we're gonna come back in.
I'm gonna say
You'll do your best.
You and
Joe
Teresa?
Biden is a murderer.
Okay. Thanks for filling us in, that son of a bitch.
Joe Biden is a murderer.
Trump!
It's funny that you have my drunken wife over
That's
when you have a neighbor that hates Trump and she's out there yelling Joe Biden's a murderer and
yeah, I don't care.
the guy next door loves Trump or Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, I know it's okay because I appreciate it.
He's a moron.
Well, they're all morons. All these Trump Trump supporters. I'm sorry, Freudian slip.
Yeah.
All these Biden supporters, which leads me to into like, all right. So what you were saying with the mandates and stuff, like, so with work, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? How do you feel as though this is gonna? So I was listening to a guy who said, and he kind of broke it down. Was like, all right, let's say you have 100 employees.
All right.
And it costs, I think they were saying it's going to cost $65 a test per employee. So that's $650 a day for your employee. All right, that's fine. Whatever. So let's say you work how many days a week are we working? Not you, but just in general. How many days a week do you have those 100 employees showing up to your job site? It's 5,
Mhm.
6.
6, sometimes 7.
All right. Well, we'll say 6. So 650 a day times 6 is what? Hold on, let me.
They don't care. They'll just get rid of our bonuses.
I'm not talking
That's
about
fine.
us, but so.
What are you talking
His point was like, even at 600, let's say you have 100 employees at $650 a day times 5 times a day or 5 times a week. You're bankrupting the companies just in that alone with the tests. They're not going to be able to do it. And then, all right, well, we're not going to test. We're going to say everything's fine, everything's cool. We're going to hit you with a $14,000 tax,
A fine.
fine, tax. It's a tax. It's just the government trying to collect their money. And again,
Well-
how are they gonna track down who is in per incident $14,000 per incident? How are they gonna track these people down? How are we gonna track these companies down?
But
That's per 100 people in a company.
They're not gonna track them down. They're gonna just
you have
fine
companies that
them.
have hundreds of thousands of people. What's Marriott gonna do? What's Hilton gonna do? What's the Sheraton conglomerate of hotels going to do? What's Lowe's going to do? What's
Well,
Home
everybody's
going to
get
do?
the vaccine, so Howard Stern can get
But
back
not
to his life.
everybody's going to do it. So you're either going to lose good employees, or you're going to retain the employees and just go, all right, are we going to pay $14,000 per incident every time? Come on. What are we doing? What are these companies going to do? That's where we have the power. We have to push back. We can't allow this to stand. And
Well, this is the final countdown.
this has to be the red line. This has to be the line.
This is
in
the
sand.
line in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sand. Yep, right here.
This has to be it because
And are we gonna be sheeple?
are they going to fire everybody? Or like who's going to blink first? Is it going to be the businesses against the government, or the employees against the businesses? The employers.
It's more likely you get the employees against the employers.
We're going to blink first.
Yeah. No, the businesses aren't going to. The government, they're going to do exactly what the government tells them.
What they're going to want to do. That's what I'm saying. They're going to want to do what the government is going to tell them. But when the employees don't blink and don't balk and aren't going to go for it, then where does it lie? Is it going to be, all right, well, listen, we tried, we pushed it. We can't lose these people. We can't get people to work now.
No.
Regardless of what in unemployment, pandemic pay or not pandemic pay, we can't get people that want to work now. And I know all that stuff has subsided where we're not paying the extra $300 and stuff like that. So I know that's not there. But we can't get people to come in and interview now.
Right.
So are we going to lose the people and employees that we have here that we have had here for 3, 4, 5 years? Some may even be longer. Are we going to lose those employees because we're like, who's going to? Is the government? That's what I'm saying. Is the employers going to go back and go, hey, listen, Joe, this shit ain't working. They're not falling for it, and we are losing revenue because we have call outs, we have people on strike, we have people that are missing work, people that are eating up their vacation time. You know what I mean? Like this is all going to happen, and who's going? Is the government going to be like, well, we'll just pay you for it? All right, that's fine. And all these vaccine stuff isn't even like it's not even mandated. Like the wording of the situation is all fundamental. Like if you read the wording,
Of what?
here's the thing. Under emergency use authorization, it should just be, all right, you have the 3 vaccines, right? But because one has been approved, or air quotes, has been approved, the other 2 should fall behind because you shouldn't even be administering the other 2.
Yeah, but the one hasn't been improved.
No, Dave.
It's just been approved for further emergency use authorization.
No, you're right on that, but it wasn't that part of it. It was the camaraderie one that was the BioNTech camaraderie one or camaraderie, whatever it was. That's the one that was approved by the FDA, but not fully approved to be approved. That's what I'm saying. Everything's in a wording. And people are like, yeah, it was approved. The FDA approved it. No, don't be so quick. Because
Why don't first
what
of all,
you
I
just
don't give a
said-
rat's if they approved it or not.
well, no, neither do I. But what
Who
you
the
just
fuck
said,
are they? They approved it. They approved it for political purposes, not
If there
because
was-
it actually works.
if there was a vaccine that was approved, that should be the only one being given out right now, and it's not. You still can get the Moderna. You can still get the Johnson and Johnson
Because they're all being paid. This
Because
is all
they're-
about the dollar.
all they did was they approved this one to get more testing and funding,
Right.
and they also said, well, we're going to extend your emergency use for the Moderna, right? No, the Pfizer. But if the one was approved, you should only be able to use the one that was approved, because that's the one that the FDA is like, oh, well, this one's approved, use this one.
Right.
Not these other 2 because they weren't approved by us. And then you have all the alternative healthcare options, which they're trying to suppress,
Right.
because we're all going to turn into donkeys and horses because we're taking ivermectin
Yeah,
or
Joe Rogan's starting to look like a horse.
or I would have to say nay to that.
Nay. Nay.
But that's
Well-
the point.
Okay. Well, listen. If our company mandates a vaccine,
Yes.
clearly I'm not getting it.
Right.
And then if they try to test me once a week by shoving something up my nose, that's not happening either.
Well, I'll just go get the home testing kits myself.
Well, that might not be an option.
And well, no, it is an option because that's what Joe Biden said. Like, oh, we'll make it readily.
Really? You're going to believe everything Joe Biden says?
No, but he said we're going to make it readily available.
He also said he wouldn't leave any Americans in Afghanistan.
Well, he didn't apparently.
Okay. Okay, Joe.
I watched CNN. There are no Americans left behind in Afghanistan.
Okay.
I did see that they shot an 8-month pregnant police officer
Yeah.
in her stomach, in her face, and they beat her to death in front of her family, the father of her child, her
Mhm.
husband. And they were like, what are you gonna do? I guess I'm gonna do nothing.
There's nothing you can do.
Listen, we're all gonna. Unfortunately, I'm gonna die together with that person, with the love of my life, and we're going down together, and I will peacefully die with her because we've died together, and whatever happens to my child after that, I will be in the afterlife and I won't know about it. So I will live a clean bill of health, I guess. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, like, if if somebody listen, if they were gonna kill my wife and unborn child, I would fight to the death
Right,
against
right.
those people, and we would all be dead together. And unfortunately, whatever would happen to my son or daughter after the fact, I wouldn't know about because I would be dead. Is what I'm trying to explain. Because
I hear you.
I'm not gonna, and that's how I feel now. Like this is the fight that we're in right now. Like it may not be that dire, but you know what? It is that dire. And like I said last week when I was talking, about when I said to my nieces when we were on vacation, like
No.
you don't realize where this country's going because everybody's like, we're so woke and we do so fantastic. Did you know that? I know we talked about it at work. What did the Taliban do to George Floyd's mural?
They painted over it, or
They painted over it with the Taliban flag because you know why? They don't play that shit. They don't play it here. They don't play it there.
no.
Your gay stuff. They don't. Your genders. They're not. Do you know? Did you know there's no women in the cabinet of the Taliban?
Well, they're going to be more inclusive.
When
Well,
on the next elections?
the White House said that they're going to be more inclusive,
Well,
and
they said
they're very professional.
They. That's right, Jen Psaki. They're very
Yeah.
professional and they're very upstanding.
After we shot the pregnant woman in the stomach and the face and beat her to death in front of her family, we've been very professional.
That was ISIS K.
It doesn't matter. They're all the fucking same. They segregate these terrorist groups into
I got you.
and try to make it look like these are better than others. So this one's really bad. So, but we can work with this one because they're not as bad as this one.
But
they're
they're
fucking idiots.
Yeah, they're all the same, and it's
No fucking
it's
morons.
horrendous that these people.
And it's all because Democrats are fucking racist. They don't give a shit about brown people or black people or tan people or yellow people or orange people. They're fucking racist.
It's amazing to me that the people that talk about we're
I'm
for the
opening
people
another
of
beer.
the people of color are all white old people.
My man Larry Elder got assaulted.
Ah,
No one gave a rat's ass.
that was fantastic. A lady in a purple
He's one of the greatest black men of our time.
monkey mask. Could you imagine if a lady attacked a
black Democrat
black Democrat in a purple monkey mask threw
forget
eggs
the
at him?
racism that
I mean, we had
threw white eggs at him.
it wasn't even the brown eggs.
She's a triple
wasn't even the good organic
super
eggs.
secret racist.
Could you imagine if we had 25 FBI agents at a garage pool because Jesse Smollett,
I know.
Bubba Wallace
Somebody had a garage pool.
said that's a noose. No, it's just a handle for the garage.
To
What?
pull the
That's a
garage
noose!
door down. The fuck's wrong with people?
But that garage
I
door.
hope they're happy because the racism problem solved. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, I sent you a bunch of stuff. I would like to actually get into that. Can you bring it up since we're riffing? All right, because I wanted to go into police statistics. Let's do it. Come on, real quick.
I don't know where it is.
Well, nobody's really watching anyway.
What's the name? Well, it's recording, and we're gonna play it over and over.
Right there, law enforcement line of duty. No, it was people shot to death. Sorry,
Jesus Christ.
that was the first one. The second one's law enforcement. To our fellow law enforcement people. All right, so listen, I've been talking to Dave about this for the last week.
Am I reading this?
Yeah. Well, you can read it.
Oh, I read one. I read this before.
Let me just riff real quick. So last year, all we heard was systemic racism within the police brutality against killing black people, right? Or
black people,
people of color, not just black people. People
all
of color.
colors,
all colors. So I was kind of wondering,
purple monkeys.
We went through this whole summer. We're now into the fall. How many African Americans or people of color have
of people shot to death by police in the United States
have died at the hands of the police officers? Now we don't know their circumstances. We're just reading the statistics and the numbers. But go ahead, Dave, read it up.
Number of people shot to death by police in the United States.
Can you do 2020 and then 2021? Because I would like to hear 2020 because that's when everything was up in arms.
Right.
Last summer,
that was really bad.
It was crazy.
So it's the number of people shot to death by police in the United States from 2020 to 2021 by race.
Okay, here we go.
White people shot in 2020. 457.
Oh,
Shot to death. Okay.
shot to death. All right.
Black people shot to death in 2020. 241.
Okay. All right. So we're
That's almost half
it's
less.
200 plus more.
Hispanic people were shot. 169 of them.
So the Hispanics are falling in line. I got it. That's fantastic. Thank you, Hispanics.
2020, the other, what does the other mean?
I don't know.
Unidentified.
Transgender,
28 others,
Taiwanese.
and 126 unknown.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what that is.
doesn't matter.
Aliens.
It's the top 3 that matters.
So in
So let's roll into 2021.
2020, 21.
Because the systemic racism, all the Black Lives Matter, we're taking a knee, George Floyd, blah blah blah.
Wait a minute. In 2021, more white people were shot and killed by police than black people.
You just stepped on my fucking little speech, there. All right,
Son
go
of
ahead.
a bitch. How
All
is it? You're getting a spanking.
Go ahead.
You're getting a spanking.
Go
Well,
ahead, do your thing.
that's pretty much it.
Shot by police. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do it.
Did it.
What? No, well, nobody knows the numbers because you don't
I
read
just
the
said
numbers.
it. Now, 191 people in 2021, 191 white people were shot and killed by police.
As
versus-
of today, yesterday.
Right. So, 108 people, 108 black people were shot and killed by police.
Okay.
But still, it was 108 people. We didn't hear a word.
My question. Well, that's my point. So we've had 108 African Americans killed by police within this last year.
No
Are
one
you-
said none.
Are you trying to tell me that none of them have been caught on film?
None
No
of 'em.
phones,
No body cams.
no body cams.
Nope.
Where they all must have been justified. 108 justifiable homicides.
Oh, you can't even make it look unjustified. Is that what you're saying? Wow.
I'm just trying to say. I mean, we had a guy last year.
Let me
in
just tell you
Cleveland.
something.
Remember the guy last year in Cleveland? He showed up to the event where the black woman was getting ready to stab the other black woman. He shot her, and they were up in arms that
Yeah.
he shot her instead of letting her stab him. But yet we've had 108 African Americans killed this year
Black people.
by law enforcement.
Right. Listen. Let me just
And
say
yet
something.
we don't have any video of it, and there's been no Black Lives Matters.
Let me just say
There's been
something.
I'm not being a social justice non-warrior.
I don't give a shit about fucking social justice. But listen,
All right, go ahead.
I need to make this point because it's important
Do it.
before we get off the air tonight.
Mhm.
In 2017, 457 white people were shot by police.
Right.
223 black people were shot by police.
But we're crazy.
half.
All right. Well,
But
what?
the fact that 457 white people were shot by police,
Uh-huh.
I don't give a shit.
No, I don't care either. I don't care who gives. I mean,
I don't care. Don't get involved with the fucking police.
it's one of those.
I don't care if there's more white people
Remember
getting
that
killed by
thing where-
police than black people.
Remember that thing when it's like, hey, the military, if you get killed or you die in combat, it's kind of what you signed up for. Hey, if you're an officer of the law and you get killed in the line of duty, which is the next thing I want to read off, it's kind of what you signed up for. Listen, if you're a criminal that pulls guns on cops, guess what, fuckface?
You signed up for a death.
It's kind of what you signed up for.
Yeah.
So let's fucking play the game fully across the board. Don't fucking be don't be dramatic when it's just your race to fucking like listen, there's assholes in every race. I get it.
Yeah,
We
just
get
don't
it.
just don't pick and choose.
But don't exactly.
So you
So
can
we-
add all those people that got shot to death by police, add all them numbers together. Forget breaking it down by race because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
makes no goddamn
No, it
difference.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Don't get involved with the police.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Period.
clearly.
That's all you gotta do.
That one.
All you gotta do.
So now we're gonna go into law enforcement from this past year. Right here. So it just breaks it down so you can kind of just you don't have to go into all this, but like go
So this is a total line of duty deaths.
266.
Is this what? Just this year? Yep.
Yeah, just this year. But you can go, all right, so go gunfire, 39. Not heart attacks. Struck by vehicles, 10.
This is bullshit.
Vehicular assault, which is some guy ramming another cop with a car, is what was that?
What's a duty related illness?
Sounds like he was taking a shit but passed out and fucking probably hit his head on the toilet bowl.
Vehicular accident. Weather, natural disaster. Probably got caught up in the flood.
Yeah. Well, I don't stop saying that, but vehicular.
Well,
the
point is,
the main
there's
case is 9/11 related illness. That's probably like a New York guy to fucking pay.
COVID-19. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the COVID. But automobile
Well,
crashes, that's probably chases, that's
Gunfires.
14. Drowned, drowned is people saving, probably officers saving people, that's 3.
They're just bad
Gunfire.
swimmers.
What?
Maybe he was home in his pool and he drowned.
Yeah, gun.
Dad.
That sounds like a COVID thing. Like he was in the line of duty. But the gunfire was 39. I mean, that was clearly, inadvertent gunfire is like blue on brown, blue on blue.
Yeah, it's inadvertent.
Uh,
Oops.
Heart
My
attack.
gun discharged.
Heart attack is just probably like just dudes like chasing after a guy. Like,
Yeah, big fat cops.
Oh my god.
Hey man, slow down.
Struck by vehicle.
You mess around and come too fast.
Struck by vehicle is 10, and so there's like 4.
Stabbed.
There's like 4 of these. Go back real quick.
I can't.
No, click that.
Click this.
There's like 4 of the items, so it's gunfire.
One inadvertent
No, not
gunfire. You
that-
think he
not-
shot himself?
Not the gunfire, but like a motorcycle crash. That could have been like a guy chasing somebody. Struck by vehicle 10, and vehicular assault 16. So you got like 4 categories of the deaths where it's like,
Yeah, but nobody cares how many cops die.
ah,
Why do you care?
well, I'm trying to prove a point, but
What's your point?
I guess not.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I do. It doesn't matter. The issue that I'm having is that where did we heard all last year that systemic racism is
There's no
is a
such
thing.
thing as racism.
We had Black
It's-
Lives Matter.
It's manufactured. Well, where have they been?
Dave, did you watch? I know NFL kicked off last night. Did you watch it?
No.
Did you see the Black National Anthem? Because I know we talked about how the Black National Anthem.
I was at McGurk's after my evening at the gun range with my wife. We
Right.
went and had a drink.
Yeah.
I saw, because there was no sound on the TV, I was sitting at the bar.
Right.
There was black people in the end zone singing. So I'm assuming that was something to do with the Black National Anthem. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care.
Well, they
'cause
didn't play.
I don't
they
watch
didn't,
that
they
shit
didn't play the
anymore
Black National Anthem on
What'd they
live
play?
TV. I don't know when they played it. I don't know when they
anyway.
had
It was live.
No, well, it might have been live, but
Well,
it
I
wasn't.
saw Alicia Keys is
it
the
wa-
one that sings it.
Yeah, it wasn't her.
But she was there.
No, I'm saying. All right, I'm saying. I understand.
They showed
I
her.
watched,
They showed part of her video as they were singing it on the field.
but it wasn't. They didn't play it.
They didn't
be-
play it before
didn't-
kickoff. They
yeah,
played it.
Yeah, they played it during warm ups, and
Yeah,
everybody's like, "Oh,
exactly.
thank you, we're so fantastic!" Like, yo, get the fuck out of here already.
I don't even care
So we got a person that showed up
because the NFL lost my business.
No, I know. Well, they lost my business too. I just
I'm
want to
done.
make. I just want to make money off.
I'm gonna
NFL.
watch college football and I'll watch high school.
Well, college football is fun because everybody's saying "fuck Joe Biden," and you know what? I'm sitting there on my couch going, "Hey,
I'm with
fuck-
you.
Fuck Joe Biden."
Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck
Right.
this whole thing.
I
All
got
right.
you.
We're ready to roll.
All right. It's been a quick ass half hour. Thanks for nobody for joining up. And,
Yeah. Well, listen, we only have 25 followers on YouTube.
Well,
so-
23, but that's fine.
23.
Whatever.
Maybe we'll get a couple more. Hey, boy.
But thanks for joining up, and maybe next week we'll go live, and somebody else will want to chime in and ask us a little Q&A questions.
Yeah. We'll have some fun.
But listen up, everybody. Thank you. We appreciate it. Follow, like, and subscribe, and hit that thumbs up or rumble button. Thanks.
Yeah. Love the Rumble.
Rumble.
And remember, it's okay to be American.
It's always okay to be American.
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened? They close?
They close.
Ah.
They close. You're gonna have to sing it.
All right, I'll sing it. Hold on.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to give you everybody a live treat. Let's see. Let's pull it up over here. I got to.
Oh, you can't do it without the music?
No, I need the music.
All right,
Okay, here
Dave's
we go.
gonna do it live.
You ready?
Do it live.
All you see on CNN is anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy.
Is this
But
recording?
where are those good old conservative values and a faith in God? Lucky there's the orange man part. Lucky there's two men who positively can do all.
Should have kept going.
Oh,
What are you
happened?
doing?
Laugh and cry. Laugh and cry. We are, Richard Man Pod. Wait, we got to do it one more time.
Thanks, everybody.
No.
Well, no,
wait.
we don't.
No, I messed it all
It's
up.
fine.
Come on, you guys want to sing the Orange Men song with us?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, ready?
Fuck you, Joe Biden.
All right, here we go. Come over here, honey. We're going to sing the outro song. All right, here we go. The whole family. This is a family
Just say,
goodbye.
Fuck you, Joe Biden. That's all
Okay.
me and Steph know.
You say that at the end. You ready? Here, you have to wear.
No.
Oh, no, you're
No,
good.
we're good.
I got to hear it. You ready? All you see on CNN is anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy. But where are those good old conservative values and the faith in God? Lucky
Fuck
there's the
you,
Orange Man
Joe
Pod.
Biden.
Lucky there's two men who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and cry. We are the Orange Man Pod. Orange Men out.
Goodbye, everybody.
That's it.
That was it.
Joe Biden should be dead. You just said Joe Biden should be dead.
Excuse me.
Yeah, several times.
Yeah, we heard Steph say it. So.
Joe Biden should be dead.